guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so much. Today I have a haul. This is the second part of my April haul. I did a body care and skincare haul, and then I started looking at all of my color products, and I decided to do a second haul with just that. So the first thing you can kind of see right here, these are some cases that I picked up from Ulta. This is tartan and twine. And these two were $7. The first two I'm going to show you. No, they weren't. They were $10. The third one was $7. And then they went even cheaper. So you're going to see some more of these in my May haul because I was really excited. So there's a mesh, which is a really nice mesh up here. Then inside you have this little guy. And you can put brushes in there. It has a little flap to protect things. Then you have your main compartment. It does have another little mesh pocket back here. And that's it for those. But really nice size train case, pretty good material. It's a really nice nylon material. Pretty excited about that. So I'm going to go on to the cheaper one just for a second. This is the second one. This was called the purse size. That was the train case. And this is just a regular, nothing inside. But yeah, they're really nice. This material is like a faux suede. Was pretty excited for the price. I thought, wow, what a great deal. Excited to try them because they have other ones that are on clearance, but they just are not nearly as cheap. They're like $30 on sale, I want to say. I think they were about $40 to begin with. So this is the third piece I got. This one was also $10. This is a double-decker case. And once again, you have a thing up here and it says touch-ups, and it's not a mesh, it's totally opaque. It's the regular nylon that's in the inside, and then underneath that is a place for all of your brushes, so you can hold all of your brushes, things that you need right away up here in the top part. And then down below, I'm gonna get caught on the cardboard that's holding it up, there is a full case that it doesn't have extra pockets or anything, but I loved the color. It's a fake leather. You can see that it has that little marbling on it. So was pretty excited about those, to be honest. Next things I got were both from Macy's, and they were doing 15% off of all of their items. And they were also, I think I had Macy's money. No, this one was a sale. Just trying to remember. They had some random items that were like 50% off. I showed a couple of the other things in my last haul, but I picked up one of these Vice, what are these called? Lip Chemistry Lasting Glassy Tint. And I thought, you know what? I want to try it, but I want a color that is more me, because the one I got in my Macy's was like a red, and I was like, I need to quit getting red lipsticks because I never wear them. So that's what it looks like. I got this shade Love Child, which seemed like a really pretty pink, something very me. Then I picked up another of the gigantic Urban Decay setting sprays, all-nighter. I love this stuff. I use it all the time. My last one that I got this summer is almost gone, so this was a perfect time to pick up another one, especially when it was on sale. Was very excited to get that. This next thing is one, I'm not going to actually swatch it because I kind of got it as a collector's piece and I just want to leave it sealed as it is. But I found this at my local grocery store. It is Revlon times Wonder Woman 84. I just loved the packaging on it. There's that lovely gold Wonder Woman insignia, and then you have all of the pretty colors. I think it's really nice. I might, if I see it again and they have any coupons, I might pick up a second one to actually play with, but I didn't want to, that one's definitely a collector's piece because I love Wonder Woman. All right, moving on to some things that I picked up in the boxy add-ons. I was trying to remember. They're having a pop-up right now. It's not the pop-up. This was earlier. These are the add-ons. So I picked up 2 of the Hourglass Blushes. I was really excited to find these. I think they were $8 when they're normally $40. So I picked up this one. This is Ethereal Glow. We'll give it a nice swatch. These are going to be a much lighter blush that you could barely tell is on my skin. It's definitely something that needs to be built up. And then the other one I picked up was Dim Infusion. And that's what it looks like. So similar in nature, but colors that work pretty well with my skin tone. Like I said, they both need to be built up a bit, which is something that I like about the Hourglass, that they're not so in your face that you have an issue with them being so pigmented on your skin, which I've had lately with some of my blushes. Next up, I picked up this Confetti Highlighter from Ciate. This was $6 on sale. And to be honest, I can't remember if I own this or not, which is really sad. I need to go through my highlighters. So I'm not gonna swatch it because if I do have it, I wanna give this as a gift. And that was kind of what I thought when I picked it up. I said, you know what? This would be a great gift if you already have it. And I just never have gotten around to looking through my blushes to remember if I have it or not. My highlights, not my blushes. Moving on, I have some things from Ulta. With the stock up sale that they do every year right after the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I picked up a few things. This first thing is one of the Karl Lagerfeld lipsticks with L'Oreal, and this is the shade. What shade did I get? Contemporary, because I thought it would be a nice, more everyday shade, and that's what I was kind of going for. So that's nice. It's a little shiny for my taste. I prefer a more matte lipstick, but that's me. And then I picked up one of the Lux lipsticks from ColourPop. I was debating like about these. I haven't tried anything other than the Princesses ones that they've done. So I picked up one of this. It was half price. It was like $4 on sale. It doesn't even say the name on the, there's no name on the lipstick, which is crazy. This is all tea. It is a velvet blur. I might have to keep the box so I remember what that one's called. I got a little sample with all of this from Philosophy. This is the exfoliating clay mask. So little guy to try out there. I picked up an extra one of the Sweet Peach lip glosses. These are the lip oils. I have gone through one of these already, and I need to keep working through mine, but I think they're being discontinued because this one was on clearance for $10 at Ulta, so got a backup. It was the only shade they had left, unfortunately. Picked up this guy. Now this I got because I was trying to get free shipping, and my philosophy is if I'm within that $5 range, I might as well get a piece of makeup to try out rather than paying shipping. So that's what I did. This is one of their new Makeup Revolutions. What are these called? Tasty Peach. And this is the shade Apricot. That looks really pretty actually. I'm interested to see how it dries down and how it works on the lips. And then I picked up one of these guys from Juvia's Place. This one was 30 or 40% off, if I remember right. I did get the berries and the purples in my Trend Mood box, so I decided to get the nudes. The chocolates are just a little dark, so I didn't pick that one up. But this one I thought would be a really good everyday palette. I love the mini palette that they did for Allure a year or two ago, and I wear that one quite a bit, so this one seemed like a good investment because it's more colors that I can wear every day. So that's one row right there. I'm gonna swatch the other ones just a second. All right, and there's the second row. We'll just continue that one down the arm. So this one is almost like a topper, but that's really beautiful. I think that will be a really nice palette. A lot of fun to work with and play with, and really like the quality of Juvia's Place's shadows. They're really good value. All right, last thing I picked up from Ulta is this Nars palette. This is the Nars Studio 54 Star Scene. This went on clearance, and I was like, you know what? That was something I had my eye on over the holidays, but it was more than I wanted to pay. So this was like $20 on sale, half price, a little over half price off. And that's what it looks like. 2 blushes and a highlighter. I really love the quality of Nars. So Yep, those are really pretty. Those are going to be beautiful on the cheeks, so I'm very excited about that as well. All right, moving on, I picked up a couple things from Too Faced. They did a big 50% off sale with all of their Tutti Frutti collection. So I picked up one of their foundations. I haven't tried this one. I thought I would try this because a lot of the more recent foundations I've been trying that are supposed to be mattifying have just not been working well with my skin. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this one. It doesn't really smell. It said it has like a cucumber smell, so I was worried about that. We'll see how this color works on my skin. I think that will probably work out pretty well. So I picked that one up for 50% off because that's a good price to try out a new foundation. It's just a couple dollars more than the regular drugstore foundations at this point. And then I picked up these little pins because they were so darn cute. So we have the little cherries, the pineapple, and the raspberry. She's sideways. See her a little better there. Because why not? They were cute. I picked up two things from Neiman Marcus. They were doing a huge sale on Marc Jacobs. So I picked up a lipstick. This is one of the lipsticks from Marc Jacobs that I've been wanting for a long time. And also it was no longer available on Marc Jacobs' website. So I picked it up for half price on Neiman Marcus. And then Sephora put it on sale later on, and I was like, of course. Oh well. This is the shade Clara. I got Clara because one, the Nutcracker, I love just, you know, ballet background with that. But also I had a great Aunt Clara that I really loved. So this reminds me of her, not that she would wear that shade, but the name reminded me of her. And then I picked up one of the iconic eyeshadow palettes. This is Scandal Lust. And this is the more red tone palette. I have had my eye on this since he redeveloped them a few years ago, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it now when it is 50% off because that's the time to get it. I think I dug a little hard on those, but really pretty colors. I think it's going to be a fun palette to play with, a little bit on the edge between bold and neutral. Then we have some stuff from ABH, and this stuff took forever to ship, and I wondered if I was ever going to get it. It just seemed to take ever and ever. They actually took out my second Afterpay payment before it shipped, so that's how long it took them to ship out. I know things are going crazy, but man, that's a little crazy. I picked up the ABH Novena Volume 3. I picked this up because they were doing 30% off on their site, and that was about the price I'd be willing to pay. I liked this color combination more so than the first two, and now, of course, just after I got this one, she's come out with the third one, so that's what it looks like. I used this on my eyes the other day, this one right in the middle, and I really liked it. It was a really cool shade. I'm going to swatch just a couple things because if I swatch this entire palette, that's like a video in itself. Wow, those are very bright. Wow, those are pretty. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of fun with this palette this summer, and I can't wait to play with it more. The other thing I picked up was the Novena Mini. This is the Volume 2. I think I have all of the minis now because I bought Volume 3 at the Sephora sale. So that's what it looks like. And we'll swatch. We have to do that green. Oh my gosh. Green and then the orange. Orange is probably not something I'm going to wear a ton just because like orange is not a color that I gravitate towards. That shimmer is a little bit powdery, but I'm impressed with the colors. I really am enjoying the color stories on both. All right, my last little bit is going to be all from MAC. I picked up a few pieces from the Selena collection. I ordered a couple pieces from MAC themselves, and then Macy's ended up having them on their website, so I picked up the highlighter from Macy's and used my beauty box coupon on it. So I did get another little sample of their foundation powder. and this is NC20. I have no idea if it's the right shade. I haven't tried the other one yet either. I picked up one of the lipsticks. I was debating between the different lipsticks, trying to look at them as closely as possible. The packaging is pretty cool on this one. I ended up with the shade Inolvidable. I'm sure other people will be able to say that very beautifully. Not so much me. I just loved that peachy. It has that sheen to it. Kind of reminds me of the Papa Don't Peach blush by Too Faced. So I thought that's going to be a nice color. I'm going to keep the packaging on all of these pieces, of course. Then I got the highlighter. And when I got this, I was disappointed because I was expecting like the plastic cartridges that we've gotten in the past, and this is cardboard, which is a little disappointing. It does come with a little picture of Selena in there, and that's what the highlighter looks like. This is a piece that I did get for collectors, so I'm not going to swatch it, but I wanted to show you what the packaging looks like and kind of talk about that. That just seemed a little bit of a cheapening compared to the normal MAC quality and the normal MAC packaging. And then the last thing I got was the eyeshadow palette. For some reason I thought there was 2 eyeshadow palettes and I was very confused. I never did find a second one. Once again, this is cardboard packaging and it does come with her little signature there. And this is what the palette looks like. It's really pretty, and I'm really excited to play with it. It reminds me of the Nars palette that they came out with a couple years ago, and it had very similar type of shimmer shades in there. That's what those, you know, the most standout colors look like. I'm excited to play with this. This one is something that I picked up because I thought it's something that I would actually wear. Obviously, I've been gravitating towards a certain color combo in all of my makeup purchases lately. That is my April haul, so quite a few things. Let me know what you picked up in April. Did you compensate for being indoors, or did you not purchase a lot? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.